The first technology that I picked out of my 5 new technologies is called Kahoot. The way you access the program is through getkahoot.com. Why I chose this resource is because I already use it in my current classes. I actually just started this semester. It's fun and easy to use. It's highly engaging for the students, and it's super easy for the students to access as they can do it through a computer, through their phones, or through an iPad. You can also customize the quizzes, and that's why I use it right now. Other technology purposes, like I said, I use it to review for a test or to give a quiz. You can have a class discussion with it. You can also create a class survey or do a simple poll, and it's easy to see what the kids score right away. The intended audience, students, teachers, and it could also be used by businesses. The 2 standards that I believe apply are ISTE T2B, provide students with multiple and varied formative and summative assessments aligned with content and technology standards, and use resulting data to inform learning and teaching. And ISTE A2B, model and promote the frequent and effective use of technology for learning. So how you actually access the program is you go to the website, type in your username, and your password. When you get in, you'll be on the main screen. You can click up here if you have current Kahoots already started, or if you want to start a new one, you have options to go through their quiz, their discussion, or a survey. So I'm going to do a quiz. You can give the quiz a name. I'll just use AEP 800 for the sake of time. You can do a variety of questions. I use it in financial literacy. I'm just going to do a basic question here. So you type your question in. You can put if you want it worth points or not worth points. You can also give it a time limit. So if you want it to move fairly quickly so the kids don't have a ton of time, or you can lengthen it. In the middle here is where you can drag and drop an image from your desktop. So while the quiz is playing, if you want the kids to be able to see an image, that's where you would go to add it. And then down here is where you enter your correct answers. So chocolate or vanilla, I would just choose yes or no. Obviously, I don't need 3 and 4. So I can delete those off and then pick whichever one I want to be correct. In this scenario, it obviously wouldn't matter, but I'll just show you so you can pick the correct one. You go to the bottom and you can delete, add a question, duplicate, or end your quiz. So we can add a question here. I will keep it a points question, same time limit. You can also add a video if you want to drag in a YouTube video so that the kids can watch that, and you can see you can start it and end it at a certain time, which is a unique feature. Scroll down, and you could say this is a true or false type question. We will delete 2 of them, and then go ahead and save and continue as if we were done entering all our questions. Oh, I did not mark correct. Sorry. Let's say true is correct. Save and continue. So now we have 2 questions. See how it shows you can reword them if you want to. So if you want to drag and drop them, you can change the order. You can also change your name of your test here. Save and continue. You can choose a different language if you teach in a school that's mainly Spanish, or an alternate language, public or private. And then your primary audience, I always just select school. The added features are description or difficulty level. Then you hit save and continue. Here's where you can add an image that appears when the test is starting, so it's a cover image. That's when the kids are getting their information. You can add it there, or you can embed a video so that when it appears on the screen and they're waiting to enter their login, that's something they can watch. So we're going to click done. And this is where you can now play. You can play now, or you could preview it. So I'm going to go to preview. This is going to show you what it looks like when the kids come on. As soon as I hit launch, it will give them a code that they'll type in to their phone. So their phone would look like this, and they go to kahoot.it, and then they type in that game pen. So this is where it would come up. It'll also play music as you're going through this. So it's connecting. I'm going to enter the game pin on my phone so that you can see it. So I'm going to enter 657774. Once I've entered that, it allows me to give it a nickname and then hit join. So you'll see my name appear here. So you can judge when your kids are ready to start. Hit start now. And it will play music throughout, or you can opt for it not to play music. This is where you could change your image, or a video could be playing. So it'll ask the question. The kids pick an answer on their phones. Once everybody's answered, it'll show you how many right and wrong. You can hit next, and it gives you their score. So it's automatically set to 1,000 points per question, and it scores them if they got it correct based on the time it took them to answer. So you would click next. The students click on their phones. Click next, and it shows you the scoreboard. So it lists at least 5 users on the scoreboard at a time. You can end the game since we only had 2 quizzes. It'll show the winner. And then if you click feedback and results, the kids can give you feedback. So the first question for learning asks the students, did you learn something? This one is, do you recommend it? And then the last one with faces is, how do you feel? So once they've selected 3 of these, it appears on your screen and you can see how the kids enjoyed it. And then just click final results. And that'll give you the results. You can play again, play a different one, rate, or add a favorite. So going back to the main screen, we can go up to my Kahoots, and you can see I've created a couple different ones for the class. The one that I actually use for my students is under a different login, and I have so far, we've used it with my class 7 times. The kids really enjoy it, so I hope you find this useful.